Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Jigger the Star Barber, and we're back with another haircut tutorial. Today, my client is going to get a high ball fade, and we're going to leave the top very heavy. And of course, we start by combing the hair, and if you notice, his hair was real low, and as I combed it, it fluffed up really thick. This is one of the reasons why we comb it out first. But for me, when I'm doing a ball fade, I go in with the clippers closed and remove a lot of the hair. And then I use the shape of clippers or outliners. You can always just use your outliners, but that's just not the method I use. So now just clean up the rest of the hair with the outliners. And I still go up. I don't put the hard line in just because, like I said, if you watch how I normally do my ball fades, I create a very faint line by going all the way up, and it helps with the blend towards the end, and everything just fades right on in. You'll see what I'm talking about as I continue. So like I said in the beginning, he wanted to keep the top of his head nice and thick, so I'm going to use the OA and go with the grain. So one thing I like about these particular clippers, it's really will be great for beginners, because using the lever, it clicks for every length that you adjust. So as a beginner, that will help you make sure you had the right length as you go into fading your hair, and you will feel a click and hear the click every time you adjust the lever, so you'll know what level you're going to. So I want to start with the clippers closed all the way, and then as I go higher up into the crown, I will click it to the next size up, and you will see the different levels. So also, as you go to cut per level, you just want to maybe cut about 1/4 of an inch until you reach the last level, which will be the clippers all the way open. So now with the O-guard, I'm going to take out the next level of the bulk, and that's going to be around the crown area, as you see. And I'm going to cut up and out, not up and in. Remember, cut up and out which means flicking it outward towards you, not cutting into the hair, because you're going to create a very hairy line, and then it will be even harder for you to get the fade out, or you're going to make a mistake in cutting it far in and creating a bad haircut. So remember, I cut the hair down with the OA, and that's why I'm going with the grain with the O, because it's the next level down, and I'm only wanting to blend it in from the very top into the corner. So I just go down the level and go with the grain just to smooth out that blend. So remember, I always tell you to just take your time, and you just going to just work out the little kinks, work out, the lines you may see, make it smoother, take out the bulk in certain areas by using your corners, going with the grain, going against the grain, using different levels with the steel blade up, with the lever going up and down, just working out the blend or the fade to the best possible level, or the best looking level to you. So with the double O, I'm going to take out that bulk that you see and start fading that out, because that's the next level down from the O. I'm doing the same process as I was going fading up. It's just like I'm fading the hair from the crown down. It's the same process. I'm just working in reverse. You cutting and combing. You just adjusting the blade, the lever as you go along. And remember, you want to just go up and out. You don't want to go up and in, because around the crown area, you're going to create this line, and it'd be very hard for you to get it out. And then you won't get it out until you go higher up into the hair, the crown of the hair, and then it's going to create a haircut you don't want, or you didn't intend to do. So, like I said, I'm kind of fading in reverse. I'm fading from top to bottom. So, I know you want to see the line, that first initial line. It's like I'm doing that last. So that's why I'm using the babblers. So I'm just fading out. As you see, I'm fading down, and I'm adjusting from open to close. Open to close. Then I'll show you the next clipper, which has a special blade, and we call that their surgical blade. And you will start to see that I'm gonna hit that line, and it's gonna start to feather right on out. And the surgical blade just means that the blade, the steel blade, is very thin and it's flat. It's not rounded. It doesn't come on like an arc like most blades that you use to cut the hair with. And I'm just going to use the surgical blade and close it to get that line out, and just adjust up, and just like I said, it's the same process. Okay, and remember, if this is your first, second, or third time watching my videos and you haven't subscribed, please, I hope you like it enough to subscribe and to hit the like button and hit that bell for all the upcoming content. Thank you. And as you see, I'm just going to take the shaver and just clean up the bottom to get it as completely bald as possible without using a razor. And after doing that with the shaver, I'm going to go back over with the sharpest outliners I have and get out whatever line that created by going extra close. And that's what normally happens. You just gotta go back over it, and it'll work the line right on out. Very, very easy. Now with the OA, I'm going to fade the front hairline so I can try to get all the hair from overlapping when I do my shape up. For the shape up, always start in the front and just work side to side, just putting in a light line, trying to make it straight as possible until I go back over. I always go back over and just make my final adjustments, just to try to make everything as straight as possible without taking his hairline back. He's also wanting to get some enhancement. He said he liked the enhancement, so I'm going to add that to his hairline also. And I'm going to use the no drip enhancement just for what it is, to enhance the haircut, to make it pop, not to use it to cover up mistakes that I made. I'm just going right over it where the light areas are and just trying to fill them in, not too heavy. Now for that razor work, y'all already know that thing gonna come out sharp. And if y'all barbers who don't use the razor, start using the razor. For y'all beginners who's scared, no, you just gotta go in and work on that craft. You'll get it. Remember what I always say, just take your time and just work on the detail, so that separates you from okay to good to great. Just do that and you end up being a great barber. Work on your detail and just take your time to get it right. So just remember to step back from the head, look it over, look in the mirror, look at different angles and make sure you did the best possible job you can do for that client. And there you have it, high ball fade. I want to thank y'all for watching. I'll see you soon.